We are about to hit the game, but before we hit the game, let's take a look at the drawing board for one very last time as the players are about to hit the server and go live. So let's take a look at the drawing board. So 1917, very, very close, and until the last moment, it could have been a second overtime. Everybody here pretty much agrees on this. It was very, very close. VwS managed to take this. Now, Mirage, whole different map as we talked. I'm gonna recap it, make it a short recap here. Very different play style, completely different map, a lot of individual skill, and here having a stand-in isn't so crucial. Did I get you correct on this one?
Absolutely.
Okay, so having a stand-in isn't such a big problem. That's good news for us. That means probably we're gonna see overpass, but we're gonna go over to Tom and Jons.
Make some noise! Woo!
Hello guys and welcome back. So second map, and it's going to be DICKHOUSE versus VwS, and we're going to be seeing VwS doing fantastically. Taking it down to a 2 versus 2. They've actually got control of the bomb site A already. With the bomb going down, Torres picking up the last 2 kills there. Can he find the final one? And he's going to be picking his head over from stairs. It's going to be very dangerous for him. No kit in hand either. USP and armor, but taking down the 9 HP. That's not so good, and he's going to fall to Breathtaking. First round very convincingly over to VwS. Going to be able to get the bomb down. 3 kills in Torres.
Yeah, welcome back from me too. Wasn't able to say anything. Yes, DICKHOUSE didn't actually get that good pistol round off there.
Yeah, they didn't really perform as well as they should do, especially on the CT side on Mirage. Yeah. It's not that map pick. VwS actually being able to pick this one, they should have the advantage even with the stand-in. We're going to be seeing a lot of rifles ball out, and that's going to be the first kill coming out onto Gamruk there in towards mid. So control is coming out from the T side into mid already.
Yeah, now Beecher ready to take the rush, but quick checks the corner and easy headshot for him. Makes it actually 2 versus 5. 5 versus 2 from his point of view. Zila and Nute both get one quickly punishes him, and Torres finishes the round 2-0. So well, it's expected if you win the pistol round to win the second round and even third round in a row.
Yeah, so I mean, they played for quite a few long angles. I mean, they played a little bit close up as well. I mean, the scout and the Deagle game was playing, DICKHOUSE managed to get 2 kills. That's not really enough to put sort of the setback on VwS, but it's enough to do a little bit of damage. We're going to be seeing 2P250 and the rest of them default sort of pistols on the side of DICKHOUSE. High presence of T's over towards mid again, looking for that aggression up in towards Connect and to be able to take these kills. The flame there is stopping them, but it's not going to be stopping them for long. The first tier kills are going to be flying out. MAC-10, AK-47 kills coming out. That MAC-10 is going to be very useful for bolstering their economy.
Yeah, that's true. VwS now feeling very comfortable. Nothing to shake their confidence because, well, DICKHOUSE only pistols to use, and well, I guess they're not even using them properly because every member of VwS is still alive. Vista alone from DICKHOUSE's side, and he also will be taken down from Proliden, which means that to the 4th round we go, and DICKHOUSE able to buy for the first time.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the economy. It's flying away on the side of VwS. Even if they lost this round, it wouldn't matter to them. But first, a buy versus buy round. I mean, what should we expect from DICKHOUSE? How do you think they're going to counter this?
I think if DICKHOUSE played it a bit more passively, like not rush like Gaborik does, they could have a good chance. Though Gaborik did a lot of damage there in mid.
Yeah, he didn't receive too much. Now Bitch is going to be able to find the first kill, but the trade's coming out. Kvig's going to find Gaborik there over towards mid. And now they have to be very careful. Kvig's going to be looking to counter the play on shore, but he's going to get flashed off there, but he hasn't been spotted out, so he could easily find the kill here if he peeks in time. And they're going to be playing very slow here, going up towards window room, making sure they haven't pushed through here. The bomb is still back behind them. It's a 4 versus 4 situation. And the T's actually in the disadvantage here. Haven't really got that much health, but they have got the utility and guns.
They have, and also they have position on the map. Kvig holding firmly the mid control. Kalinka tries to get someone from A side, but actually DICKHOUSE has rotated towards B side, thinking that they will rush there. Kalinka will go down to Vista. Vista with great peek there. Molotov in Kalinka's hand will go down. A quick falls right after him.
Yeah, now Berlin's going to be going in, taking him down with the grenade, potentially taking another one out for his drop, and he does. 4 HP left on the man with the bomb. He's going to get it planted as well, so it's a 2 versus 2 situation. For the CTs, they've got 4 HP, but CTs not looking so healthy here. One with a Galil, one with an AK-47. Practically no utility on both sides here. Now Luke's going to get dropped. Now it's a 1 versus 1, and that's it for VwS. They're going to lose their streak, but they have got the economy, so they could shut DICKHOUSE down. They've got the bomb down, I think, every single round so far. So they're going to be able to make a lot of cash here. I mean, if you have a look at it, I mean, look at them. The last 2 players are going to be slightly uncomfortable when that comes through. A minimum of 3K, you can get dropped an AK from his teammates.
Sure.
We could see an AWP being bought up as well. And I think this could actually be a chance for VwS to push even further forward. That loss, use it to their advantage.
Yeah, I mean, like, if VwS wins the next round, DICKHOUSE doesn't have any money for the round after that, which means DICKHOUSE forced to pistol buy again.
Yeah, I mean, not to talk down DICKHOUSE at all, though. That was a fantastic clutch situation. Obviously, 2 versus 2, got taken down to 1 versus 2, and he managed to pick it up. So now they have to be very careful not to lose that momentum and to be able to build upon it instead of losing it. And talking of which, we're going to be seeing a little bit of a different play coming out from Berlin's going to go pick up the bomb. Oh, Torres almost going to be able to pick up the kill onto Zilla, but it's only going to be a bit of a tag for 65 HP. But in return, Zilla returns the headshot. Not so good for them, and we're going to see Gavrok going for the kill, but it's not going to happen. He's going to get taken out. Kvik could be pushing through Connect to try and find some damage here. 2 CTs on either side.
It's not the first time Kvik plays mid position very well. Now again pushed into the connector. He managed to get one more? Doesn't seem like so. Still, Butcher will go down before him, and well, 3 versus 3 VwS seems very comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, they have the advantage here. They can push onto the sides, but saying that, if you just lost that, this is going to get a kill onto Kvik. Berlin and his buddy Kalinka going to be pushing over towards the B side here. There's 2 CTs here defending it from the sort of shop or market area here. Knight, he's going to be looking to see what damage he can do if the M4A1. He spotted them out, the information's come out, the flash is going to be popping out as well. Now Berlin's going to be pushing up very far. They notice him. Zilla's going to be able to find the kill with AK-47, and to close it off, Kalinka's going to get dropped, and that's going to be a 2nd round on the board for DICKHOUSE. Performing fantastically there, guys.
Yeah, DICKHOUSE now able to make it even again, because VwS, I don't think they will be buying this time.
No.
Forced to go pistols, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of a partial buy here to sort of try and recover their economy before it gets way out of hand. So they have gone for a few sets of armor there, some utility, and 2 Deagles, 2 Tech-9s, and a P250. Remember, guys, Tech-9s are basically SMGs.
Yeah. I mean, like, they do a lot of damage.
And you can run and gun. And, I mean, why not? And so we're going to be seeing them play a little bit more passively than you'd expect, but as I say that, they're actually going to be pushing it very aggressively in towards the B side. They're going to get the kill, but it's going to come at a cost. And now the bomb, it has been dropped. There's a player on shore who's trying to deny them the chance to be able to plant the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb should go down relatively shortly, because Kvik had the position will go down to whoever that was, Vizda, and Luki with 1 HP left. What is he trying to do now? Will he manage to get a weapon, maybe, for the next round?
Well, I think he's been hurt, so it's going to be very difficult. I mean, 1 HP clutch, 1v1, sorry, 1v3, why not? Why not?
Why not? But, I mean, like, maybe the best option would be to find a weapon and just find a corner, also sit in there.
Well, the thing is, though, he has actually got some armor as well, so he's invested into this round about 1,300. Well, no, actually, it's about $1,000 dollars there. So saving that could be quite crucial moving into the next round, especially if you have a look at it. He might just save in this round, be able to buy it for the next round. But if he doesn't die, he's not going to get any loss bonus. That will be completely lost and he'll be stuck on 2K. And if he gets killed after time, that'll be a big sucker as well. Now, Luki is going to be looking to push up. He could find the kill if he turns around the corner in time, but there we go. No,
yeah, Vista ready for it.
Yeah, Vista was very ready for it. They heard him coming from a mile off. No AKs were recovered by DICKHOUSE there, though.
Well, that's true, but at least DICKHOUSE got the round. I mean, like, that's the most important thing.
Yeah, I mean, another round on the board. So that was the equalizer round, no less. So they've equaled the board, and now it's going to be 2 big forces going against each other. I mean, look at these weapons. Yeah,
Zilla with AVP, also Quick from the other team with AVP. We can see AVP battle, see who's better in aiming with a sniper rifle.
Yeah, I mean, on DICKHOUSE, I mean, the AWP is actually going to be playing in a little bit of a a different place over towards B, playing solo there on the on the T side though. Kvik He's going to be flying nice and aggressive over towards A. He could do very well there, but they're going to be looking to get their smokes off first. I think Kalinka, they're lined up. Lukey as well. And now we're going to be seeing the entrance in towards A. Can they pull this off in time? That is going to be the question. Vista in the perfect position to try and counter this from the side of DICKHOUSE. He's got the M4A1. They do actually know where he is, but they don't in time. Torres takes him out. Gets taken out for, sorry, and Vista onto Pre-Liden. Not looking so good for VwS as they're down to 3 players. And the bomb just drops in the middle of their side. Now Kalinka's going to be entering in. Takes out the player over towards CT. Potentially another one not going to quite make it. It's down to 10 HP. 2 people left alive. And no, Lukey's the last one alive. Can he be able to recover this? That's going to be the question. Takes the spray down. Takes one out, but not a second. Unfortunately, he's got very little HP, and it doesn't matter. Orb hits him, and he's out of here.
Yeah, very good plays from DICKHOUSE. The aim battles were spot on.
Yeah.
They landed their shots. Kalinka almost got the person from CT. That would have been deadly.
Yeah, I mean, if you've been able to do that, might have been able to play with a little bit more and do a lot more damage to economy. Talking of economy, though, I mean, it's not looking so good between the two of them. DICKHOUSE with the advantage, obviously, going to be able to take the lead here. 4 rounds on the board, but we're seeing a little bit of a Russian rush B here.
That's true. Everybody from the T side will be going towards B side, and there is only Zilla left to defend it. We'll get the first one. Do we see the rush coming in? That's correct. Torres already inside, and Zilla alone trying to defend it. Will get 2 more for himself, and finally Torres punishes him.
And that's 1D from Kalinka coming out. He's going to be able to pick up the AWP. Takes the kill. It's a 1v1 situation. VwS looking to try and turn this around. And it's the man himself, Kalinka versus Vista. The bomb, he's got it. He can plant it if he really wanted to. Or he can play for the fake, but he's going to be able to peek him over towards shop. He's pushing in very aggressively. Yeah, he has to be very careful. He's got 1 minute on the board. He can play for time. He's going to be peeking around the corner. He spots him out, takes a shot. Doesn't do any damage. He misses him. That cashier was actually going to be able to defend him, and he's going to get spotted out. His head's going to get snapped off. Kalinka. Today was not your day, but what a fantastic position to be in the first place. Being able to get that Quandig and then picking up the AWP and getting the kill over towards short. And DICKHOUSE. Yeah, that was so close.
What a confidence from Kalinka. Yeah. Not going for the plant, but rather to find that headshot or that AWP kill. Well, if I was in that position, I would have gone for a plant, I'm sure. Well, but maybe that's why I'm not playing and rather sitting here.
I think that's the reason for both of us, to be honest, mate. So Bitch is going to be holding connector. This is going to be very crucial as he's going to be facing straight onto one of the players. In a second, he takes a shot. He hits it as well. Lukey, he's going to be regretting in that corner. So now the T's with the disadvantage, losing 2 players. Bitch is going to be able to find another one, and Gavik is going to get dropped by Gaborik. This is looking just disastrous for them, but Prelin looking to try and even up the scoreboard there. Troy is chucking off a grenade as well. We've got a high presence towards mid from the T's. Actually, both of them here, and the bomb is left in T spawn. They have been very careful. Another team that tends to do this a lot, sort of leaving the bomb around the wrong places, is Flipside. And they've lost a lot of rounds of doing that, so we have to be, well, VwS have to be very careful not to do that.
Yeah, they do. This is not the first round they have dropped the bomb somewhere near the T spawn.
No.
They tend to play more for pickoffs and then maybe decide
the rotations.
Whether to go B or to go A. Seems like this time they are gonna try B again.
This is going to be very dangerous. I mean, trying to push in here. I mean, the incendiary's already come off, and we've got so Bitcher with the AWP. He gets the spiral there as well, so the flash is going to be coming in, but it's not going to be enough. Bitcher's going to be able to find another kill. He's left with 9 HP, but could easily find another one. But Torres is going to be able to find the kill into Zilla. Now we're left with the AWP versus the AK-47. The Molotov's going to be coming out from Torres there, but Torres left in a very difficult situation. 50 HP on board, a bomb in hand, stuck in that sort of apartment area, but he's going to be able to make his way back past them. But I think he's going to play for the Trickerino. He takes 1 kill onto Vista. Now he has to be even more careful. They know exactly where he's going to be playing from. If he shoots, he doesn't. So they heard his footsteps. He's going to be dropping down, playing into it, right into clutches of Bitcher, who finds the final kill. And that was a 4K round for Bitcher. What a round.
What a round,
what
indeed.
Performance. Yeah.
Starting it off, taking 2 early kills, securing this one for DICKHOUSE. Surely, DICKHOUSE manages to go 3 rounds ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
from VwS.
Really impressive play by them. So congratulations to be able to take this lead. 3 rounds on the board ahead of VwS, and they have to be very careful not to lose that lead, as we do see the sort of force spike coming in from the T side. I mean, we've got the Techno and Kalinka. There's nothing to sniff at. Vic has got the AK-47 looking in for the entry kill into towards mid, but he might end up being the opposition for him, especially with this grenade coming in, but it doesn't matter. Vig's already dropped, and the advantage over to the CT side.
Yeah, the bomb is taken upper mid also. Nuta will get it down. The information has come in. Will the CTs react to it? Rather not. Lukey and Torres making the situation even again, 3 versus 3. trying to do something here now. They have to pick up the bomb from upper mid, but that is not going to be a problem. It seems nobody is there to defend it.
Yeah, so I mean, they can pick it up, they can move around, they've got that real estate under their wing, they've bought the property, and they're holding it tight. They want to try and make sure they've got insurance that hold the angles correctly, see if any CTs push too much, which I don't think DICKHOUSE are going to do. They're going to be very well disciplined and not push too much. One person hold off CT in case they try to push through there. One over towards under sort of a palace there. Kalinka going to be going in for a little bit of distraction, allowing his teammate to push up through connector without going to get spotted as well. Now the question is, where are they going to be going through? I mean, Luki is looking to go over towards B here. One player coming in through jungle. This is going to be very dangerous. He's going to be a little bit of a massive destruction, though. Vista's going to be dropping that smoke off as well. Now Torres, he's going to be looking to enter in, and the rotation has come in a little bit too early. 2 CTs over towards A, whilst the bomb is about to enter in towards the B site. And Zilla's going to realize his mistake. He's going to be turning around, but he's already been spotted out. He's going to get taken out. Luki going to be able to take him down with a headshot. VwS, this might be the round they want. They've taken another kill. One player left alive. Vista, the 1 CT. He's going to be looking to try and approach the jungle man, but he's already moved away, just holding the angle. He's actually going to be re-peeking it now. Takes the shots and take his head off. What a round for VwS to be able to take. Left with only 3 people in a 3 versus 3 and being able to just take it really convincingly.
Did you see the Torres play?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
How did he even get into that position? I mean, like, that was perfect. They just entered B side and Torres got the rest of them.
Yeah, I mean, what it was, the smoke came out onto short. He pushed up through connector. No one from short would have been able to see him. No one was even looking. They just let them take as much ground as they want. And when you let T's do that, they're going to get greedy and they're going to be going for more. And that's exactly what they did.
And yeah, and they put it into good use. I mean, like, that was perfectly executed. Torres now continuing his perfect strike, getting the headshot for Zilla, and Quick adding 1 for himself, getting Nute.
Yeah, so with only 3 CTs left alive to make that 2, is Kalinka's going to be able to find Vista. And now with the Deagle's not going to be able to land the shots, but Freeland actually does take him down. With only 10 HP left lost on the T side, they have to be very worried. Now Kvik does get tagged down to 9 HP, but that's another round on the board for VwS. DICKHOUSE letting it slip away right now. This is the decider round. I mean, well, not decider rather, but the equalizer, which will obviously decide who can try and take the lead here away from DICKHOUSE. Or if DICKHOUSE can try and turn it around, they've got the AWP, they've got the full buy him, 2 Famises. Very decent rifles, not the best, very little utility on their side, but VwS looking very healthy here. A lot of economy spread out across them.
Yeah, that's true. VwS definitely has the chance to make it even again once more. Torres, once again, starting it off very, very good. 2 guys already fallen before him.
That play was just ridiculous. He was just going full on aggressive, and he's got 2 kills on the board already for his team, allowed them to go and get the bomb planted. Over towards connector, actually. Now Gabriel is going to be a key component to try and recover this, but he's going to get smoked out here. He's not going to stand a chance. Kalinka is going to get a kill onto Zilla after in a 2 versus 5 situation. Kalinka left with very low HP, but it doesn't matter. They've got full control. The CT should just back off now, lick their wounds, and try and make a comeback, especially as that's going to be equalized around over to VwS, guys.
Yeah, VwS seems to have cracked DICKHOUSE's play of style, maybe style of play, I meant to say. Torres just rushes through the enemy line, gets 2 beautiful kills, and VwS just has to sign the paper and the round is theirs.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing a little bit of an aggressive play coming out. Freeland gets 1 kill, but potentially going to get traded out, and he does. Lito does get the kill, and he has to be very careful not to drop it. He doesn't, so he keeps the M4A1, but the economy on the CT side, they're not going to be able to buy up. They're going to have to go for a little bit of a partial buy to try and neutralize that M4A1.
Yeah, that's true. That's the only thing they can rely on at the moment. Maybe go in front with the M4 and let your teammates pick it up if you die.
Yeah, I mean, with that, obviously you want to try and keep it fully utilized. So if you do drop it, teammate picks it up and try and gets the trade kill. Yeah. And it's all about those trade kills. But talking of which, we're going to be seeing a fast push in towards B. Freeland going to be leading the charge here, jumping out the window. He's going to get tagged down and taken down by Nuta, who makes full use of the M4A1, perfect positioning. The trade kill is going to be coming out, but Zilla's going to be able to take out Kalinka. But the trades are coming out hard and fast. Now it's left in a 3 versus 3 situation. Torres is going to be tailing them apart. Luki as well, 1 left alive, and that is Vista with the P250 coming up from behind. And now VwS potentially, most likely taking this round.
And most likely, but VwS has no idea Vista is coming from behind.
Yeah, so only has to find 3 kills. That's a lot to ask, though, with a P250, especially as Kvik has moved away. He's going to be able to guess. He doesn't actually spot him up when he jumps up, so he's going to have to turn just in time. But unfortunately, Lucky does not see him in his side, so I think Vista might just be going for the extra frags if Kvik decides to push through there. Could easily just be a quick headshot.
Yeah, that's true. I would have hoped Vista had the fuse kit, and maybe, just maybe, we could have seen the Ninja defuse there. But obviously that's not going to happen.
Ooh, he's going in for the shots. He's going to land the headshot, but not quite the kill. 7 HP left on Torres. So VwS taking the 7th round. If they take the next one, that's the round half win for them, and that'd be fantastic. Sort of lead on the T side.
Yeah, that's true. Mirage, once again, city-sided map, just a little bit, but VwS showing themselves from the bright side. Starting this off very confident. DICKHOUSE now being able to afford 2 AVPs for this round. They really are desperate to get this round back. Yeah,
I mean, Kvig is actually going to be able to take Godwork down, but that's not one of the AWPs. But when 2 AWPs come in, it usually means they're trying to change up their sort of tactics, and that's when things could start to turn a little bit dangerous for VwS, as they've learned one tactic. Now they're going to have to relearn it, but Kalinka is going to be able to spot the M4 barrel if he's quick enough, and he has. He's seen it.
Yes,
pretty sure he's seen it.
But not yet. He's not reacting to it.
It's all about patience, mate.
Yeah, it's all about patience. And the other time, patience pays off.
Yeah, so I mean, they've got the advantage here. So take a step back and throw off the CTs. They're going to expect you to be playing fast off that kill. Especially when they sort of know you're in towards the sites and you're in these awkward positions where it's going to be very hard for the CTs to get you out of there. If you slow it down, it's going to throw them off their pace. But the AWP from Bitcher could easily find the kill. Now Kalinka's given away his position. Bitcher knows exactly where to look at when he peeks. But Vista in a very good position as well. And we're going to see this. Luki's going to be coming up from behind. He's going to be able to get the kill. And now it's in VwS's favor. And they're going to be able to find another kill as well. And the last player alive, Uta for DICKHOUSE. Is he going to be able to clutch this out? He's going to be coming in for jungle. Person going to run into his crosshair, takes him out. Kalinka's going to get dropped. And now he's in a 1v3 situation for potentially another one. He does it. He's in a 1v2. He's taking out 2 players. Can he do it even further? He's going to be peeking around the corner, finds the kill, and it's a 1v1. Luki, it's all down to you, mate. Can you do it? He's going to be running in front all the way around CT spawn. He's chucked off a smoke, which is going to be the perfect distraction.
Yeah,
Ninja's going to be concentrating on it.
Luki, once again, going to positions DICKHOUSE doesn't have a clue of.
What a play from VwS. Luki, pat yourself on the back. That was fantastic.
Plays.
That smoke was the perfect distraction to be able to allow him to whip around, come from behind, and smash him out.
Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, like, VwS, somehow they can get into positions on this map where DICKHOUSE won't expect them. I mean, like, it was the second time. Before it was Torres from the jungle area, this time Luki from the CT. Now, for the last round of this half, the terrorists have decided to run to A, and they have already cleared it. And the Bulgada and Godwork won't check his corners. Nuta will do it for him.
So yeah, Nuta's going to be over towards connected there. He has got the upgraded gun. Now Zilla is going to get spotted out there by Luki. He's going to get tagged down, but the spray from the Famas might just be enough to take him down. He's tagged down to 73 HP, but Luki, he's only got 27 there. Now it's a 2 versus 4 situation. The bomb is down. The time is ticking. They have to get these kills with Torres. What was that, you absolute beast? So the last man alive is Nuta. Unfortunately, he's only got 18 HP, and they know exactly where he's going to be coming from, but he's going to get 1 kill. Can he find another one? But no, it's going to be Luki to find the final one. I'd just like to mention, if you're going to take anything away from that half, make sure to check your corners.
Yeah. Check your corners and check your behind, because you never know where VwS is located in.
Yeah, they're very sneaky beaky like.
Sneaky. Unbelievable.
Sneaky. Yeah. So fantastic play from both sides there. I mean, 6 rounds on the ball for DICKHOUSE. They could utilize that and take the win from VwS and go to 3rd map. Or we could see VwS continue their awesome performance that they have been doing on both maps, being able to obviously win the first map on Train, and I think that was like 1917, if I'm right in saying. Did very well on that front now.
Yeah, they did. And DICKHOUSE now ability to show their teamwork.
Yeah,
as Mirage's T side, it's all about teamwork actually. Smokes, flashes, how you use them, how you realize, how you manage your side takes.
Yeah, the sort of economy side. So we are going to be seeing a little bit of an A take, I'd imagine here. The smokes coming out, a lot of utility on the side of DICKHOUSE, a bit more than usual. On the side of VwS, they have opted in for the full armor buy. So we're going to be seeing that Nuta going to be the first one to enter in here. The flash is going to be perfect, but it's going to flash him as well, so he didn't quite get the catch that. And he's going to headshot Freeland with the first kill of the half. Now Vitcher with the trade up, Freeland as well, doing perfect job. Now Vista's going to be turning around the corner, find the headshot, doesn't quite actually land the shots, and now we're going to be seeing Freeland go huge, takes out one. Not quite the second one, which the DICKHOUSE left in a 2 versus 3 situation. Takes it down to a 2 versus 2, but they're not going to expect to play from behind. Kvik and Torres for VwS doing them proud, winning another pistol round.
Yeah, and that's another pistol round going towards VwS side, which means possibly we can see 12-6 up on scoreboard, which is not the way DICKHOUSE wanted to go. DICKHOUSE needs to win this if they want to stay in the tournament.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, this is the last semi-final, and we'll go over to the final tomorrow. So this is really deciding who can go up against Alpha tomorrow.
Yeah,
and talking,
all in.
Yeah, I mean, it's all in, and I mean, you've got nothing to lose. You have to make sure you're playing your best, and the pressure is on, and I'm sure DICKHOUSE are feeling that right now. I mean, especially with this partial buy. I mean, they've got 2 Deagles, 3 P250s. They have to be very careful, but Kvik with the UMP doing long-range attack there. Gabriel coming in up from behind. From underpass over, but is he going to be able to get any kills? No, he's going to get tagged down, and unfortunately for him, that armor punch is going to be too much. Bitcher's going to get a kill, but that's only one so far on the T side. Torres knows exactly where the bomb is. He takes him out as Kalinka finds the final one to Vista.
Yeah, and possibly now we can actually see a buy. I was about to say that DICKHOUSE is gonna go full echo, but not this time.
No, I mean, due to that is the fact that they got the bomb down on the first round, lands in the economy. They went for partial buy on this one, allows them to go for the cheap AK buy with the head armor as well, which is very advisable, especially against playing up against the sort of the SMGs and M4s, which are obviously none of them are one-shot headshots unless you're quite literally up close, and even then it's not for the M4s. So we're going to be seeing AKs coming out on the Dick side.
Yeah, Gaborik started this round off very confidently, takes one, and the other one also. The A side is left for them to plant the bomb in, and Kalinka really has a chance to do something. In the end, gets only one down. VwS with 2 players alive to retake. Do you think this retake will happen? Or
they're going to try it because they want to try and keep the lead here, but they have to be very careful. I mean, with AWP and Luki rather on FAMAS, it's not looking so viable. So I think they are going to run away, and picking up the M4 is crucial. I mean, you have a quick look at the economy because they run away now. They can buy up into the next one. They'll be able to drop a few SMGs, and they'll force up into it, I'd imagine, to try and fully utilize. I mean, if they win the next round, they can actually make DICKHOUSE's round win to their disadvantage, because if they get reset, that's really bad. And we're going to be seeing Freeland going straight up against Nuta. If Nuta finds this kill, it could actually be the turnaround for like, what they're looking for, but Freeland's not going to be going aggressive, but he's going to turn that around looking for the kill, but Nuta realizes it's just not worth it. I mean, why go for that kill? Why play aggressive? They need the weapons more than they need the kills. I mean, you're not going to get much money for killing someone. You get to destroy their economy, but at the same time, you're killing your own. So we are going to be seeing DICKHOUSE going to be able to rebuy for any players that died on the side of VwS. We are going to be seeing them going in for that force. Like I mentioned, 3 M4s, 1 AWP, and that UMP.
Yeah, that's true. We saw quick before with UMP, he can land his long-range shots, but this time trying close range, Nuta peeks his corner, and Quick will fall down.
Yeah, so I mean, advantage straight over towards the side of DICKHOUSE. It's not looking so good for VwS. We've seen DICKHOUSE slow down their play. They're not looking to play aggressive. They got AKs, they've got a lot of utility. Now VwS on the back foot already with only 4 players. That incendiary grenade is not going to be doing too much apart from let the T's know that you've used up a lot of your sort of utility already. So I mean, that's 2 players basically without any Meteors with only a flash, but Freeland gets the kill onto Zilla. Now that's the one they wanted. Now that flash was unfortunately a little bit of a fail, but might be able to try and push them away.
Yeah, actually it was a really good pick from Perliden. Zilla had no idea that time to pick that corner.
Yeah, no, it's not so good. So now we're going to be seeing Freeland getting killed. Nuta is going to be able to get another kill on the board. Now Kalinka is going to be very crucial in this. They're going to be trying to push up through ramp. He's going to be able to pick up the first one, turn around. It doesn't matter, Nuta is not going to be pushing him from that angle. He has got one coming up behind him. Vista as well, coming in from construction. He has to be very careful, and he's going to get dropped by Gabriel there. Now Vista is going to be looking to get a bit of a grenade kill over towards Luke. He has to be very careful. The bomb is going down. Gabriel, who's only got 10 HP, so a simple grenade could kill him, but 1 man left.
1 man left, and actually Luki doesn't have an HE grenade to use. He seems to try to save.
Wow.
But
Yeah, that was a little bit of an awkward one. Just walking backwards in towards the open area and just getting taken down. Not so fantastic. So moving into the next one, I mean, what do VwS do this? Had to try and stop DICKHOUSE from catching up.
Well, first of all, they're gonna do a pistol buy, which is, well, somewhat giving away one round, but that means they can pull back the next one.
Yeah, I mean, they've actually placed the 4 people over towards A. They've gone for a little bit of aggression up mid. Unfortunately for them, it hasn't worked out for them. And I mean, Preeland's there with his teammate. So they could go for the trade kills, but they have to be very careful, especially with Zilla with that AK-47. He's been a destructive force against their team so far. And that headshot almost came out against Torres.
Almost. Torres wise enough to fall back. And Torres actually the only one to defend B side. If DICKHOUSE now decided to push A, it would be, it could go bad for them. I mean, like 4 players on A side.
I mean, if they walk into line of sight of the Eagles, rather, it could be very bad. But Zilla with the AK-47 is going to be looking to enter in through connector. Kvik is going to be the man to try and stop him. But he hasn't been spotted out yet. He's been very careful with his positioning. But Nuta's going to be able to take down Torres. Now it's the defense completely stripped down. VwS on the back foot once again.
Yeah, Torres was the last man standing before the terrorists and B side. Now Preeland perfectly 2 shots for Nuta, and Nuta will fall.
Yeah, so they've recovered the AK-47, but it's on a player who only has 1 HP, not looking so good. The flash is going to be coming out from Bitcher. That's going to actually be able to land that flash as well, I'd imagine, but Preeland is in the perfect position. They should be able to guess that he's over towards sort of bench area, but he might be able to get this kill. They haven't spotted him out yet. Now they have seen him. They're going to be jumping around the corner. The bomb's going to be going down. Unfortunately for Preeland, he didn't go aggressive enough. He could turn around the corner, kill that guy, but Luke is going to get the 1D onto Gavarek. It's a 2 versus 3 situation. Can they pull anything out of the bag here? We do have Bishop coming in, but Kvik's going to be coming in from Palmer's trying to find as much damage, but it's not going to happen. This is going to get the kill onto him. Lukey looking for the kill himself, but is he going to be able to gain anything with this Deagle? Apparently not, as he's shut down by Bitcher.
Yeah, DICKHOUSE now feeling more confident than before. 9-11 on the scoreboard, and also tactical pause from the VwS side coming in. I think it's very wise to take it now.
Yeah, I mean, it's really important to stop the momentum coming out from DICKHOUSE. I mean, if they continue on this one, it's kind of like the versus plow sort of machine I was talking about earlier. It's the fact that you have to stop it. I mean, one of the greatest killers of that is a tactical pause. Talk to each other what's being going on, sort of realize where the weaker sides are, what they're taking advantage of, and they need to realize that mid is really important. So some plays we do see that come out, very aggressive mid plays coming out from CTs where they play 3 people there. 1 in window, 1 going into underground, and 1 going up mid, or potentially even 2 people going up mid, and you just go straight ham against them, take that control, have then 1 person on each side. So if they do push that one, there's enough of a delay for the retake to come into play. But whilst the mid play comes out, the information comes out, if they're not at top mid, you're going to know where to then be able to focus. You're going to be like, okay, let's split back, focus on the 2 sites, and 1 person check underpass. Yeah,
that's true. DICKHOUSE really showing themselves from the good side this time. Train didn't go as they wanted to. Mirage, which is VwS's map, they picked it, and DICKHOUSE showing themselves from much more brighter side. I believe DICKHOUSE can actually take this one.
Yeah, I mean, if you have a look at the scoreboard there, we can actually see 3 rounds in a row for DICKHOUSE. Economy not looking so pretty for VwS, but they have been able to buy up into this one. Full M4 buy, obviously the M4A1 for Breeland, a little bit different from his teammates. On a map like Mirage, I think it's kind of controversial to buy which one you use. It's down to more sort of player preference, which angles you're going to hold. If you're going for longer range, you should go for the M4A1. I mean, it has less sort of mag ability, so you're not going to be able to play those closer angles as well. But longer range angles are going to be more accurate and a lot more damage. So DICKHOUSE, they've managed to get these 3 rounds. If they lose this one, it could be the downfall that they don't want. We saw it before when VwS came back into it.
Yeah, it could, but also if they can get their momentum going, it could really boost their morale. Yeah. It could go their way till the end.
Yeah, I mean, they just continue on, just smashing through the rounds, round after round. I mean, currently 9-11 on the board. There's really not many rounds left to go on this one. If you take into consideration how many have passed on, we should be back into it very shortly. I think unpause has come in. There we go. Players have been on their headset, and we should be running into this one. Obviously, We're going to be seeing Gabrick rather going for a bit of a buy. I'd imagine he's going to be going for the York.
Yeah, it could be, but also if you want to play more mobile, if you want to check more corners, well, AK is better for that. It really goes how they want to play this round out.
Yeah, I mean, with the AK being brought out, so no AWP on the side of DICKHOUSE, they have to be careful on some of the angles they're picking, but at the same time, they're now equal. They actually have the long distance advantage there with the AK-47s, being able to one-tap people away as far as they want. Now, this is where I want to see, are we going to be seeing an aggressive push towards mid? No, from VwS, so they haven't really learned from the previous rounds.
Yeah, well, it's interesting to see what the VwS side have come up with the tactical balls they had. I expect them to win this round because, well, why else would you get the tactical pause? Well, I'm speaking quick, gets a quick kill and will fall himself. Torres has one for himself. DICKHOUSE quickly fallen to one person as I'm speaking, and Vista now the only one left.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a difficult situation left in a 1v3. It's not looking so good for him. He's got a lot of HP, but he hasn't got the bomb, which dropped over towards Connector. I mean, with it there, I mean, what do you do? I mean, you're not going to have enough money to buy as a team next round. You haven't got the bomb down. This is the reset that could potentially be coming out if they're not careful. Well, they're going to be able to buy for the next round rather than if we have a look at this. He's got 6.6k, one player on 1k, rest of them with 3k, so they're going to be able to buy for the next round nonetheless. So he might as well go for the damage, try and damage as much of VwS as possible, and he might well be able to do that. He's going to be rushing out, getting the kill onto one, but not going to be able to turn in time. But that flick,
that would have been
almost
amazing.
on point. So that is another round on the board from VwS, and that's actually going to be the first since the first two rounds. So they won the pistol rounds, they won the second round, and lost against the buy coming out from DICKHOUSE. So they have to be very careful because DICKHOUSE has been fantastic on these buy rounds, been getting into really tricky sort of positions, so like Torres was doing last round.
Yeah, I mean, like DICKHOUSE may take it back, but if they cannot, I think VwS has a really good chance of winning this one.
Yeah, I really do think they do. So DICKHOUSE doing a fantastic job, but they might just stop there some momentum there. So they have to be very careful. So we are going to be seeing that 3 defuse kits out on the VwS's side. They've got 3 M4s, 1 AK, and a FAMAS in hand. Quite a bit of utility as well, not quite as much as DICKHOUSE, who obviously have to use it a lot better sort of situation. Talking of which, Zilla's going to be able to get the kill onto Pre-Litten. Fantastic sort of position in there. Now Gabrick is going to be looking to get that grenade damage out towards mid. It's not going to happen. The M4's recovered. We actually have is that Zilla sneaking down mid with the bomb? He is going to back off though. I think he's recovering it. So they are going to be dropping back. There's still 5 Ts left on the board.
Yeah, Kalinka now holding this corner. This could be crucial if Vista tried to peek from here and got the kill. It might be round over for them because the side would be clear, but Kalinka does his job. Vista will go down for him, and Nute now rushing B side. No one looks behind them when the players are there. Gabrick now tries to get one more with the spray down to open the B side, but will he manage to? No, he must reload before he can continue this fight. Neither of them really landing their shots. It was bad firefight there.
Yeah, I mean, Nuta walked straight past the player and then turned around and miserably failed a shot.
Yeah.
I'll just say that spray came out and he just missed it. So, unfortunately, quite a poor performance from DICKHOUSE that round. VwS going to be able to win a round, second round in a row, and it's going to be putting DICKHOUSE on the sort of bad side of the economy.
Yeah, they must go with P250s this time to try to recover after this one, because, well, what else are you gonna do? Are you gonna play for the overtime once again, or maybe it's a good motivator for them?
Yeah, they're gonna be looking to enter in. The first kill's gonna be coming out, but Zilla's last man standing. He doesn't have the bomb. It's dropped over there. He can't get any kills. Now Pre-Litten is gonna be able to get the final kill. Now this is VwS on the 14th round. But guys, we've seen something like this very similar before. When the tactical balls came out, it dropped in the favor of DICKHOUSE's side. I'm surprised we're not seeing the tactical balls coming out from DICKHOUSE.
Well, they were in good shape before the tactical balls. Well, maybe they just need to find it once again.
Yeah, they just need to get in shape, and they don't have long to do this. They could lose a round within the next sort of 2 rounds if they're not careful. But talking of which, they've got the AKs. They're going to be playing up against the full buy coming out from VwS. Very well kitted out as well. A lot of utility. We're going to be seeing Kvik going to get smoked out. Like Gabarek's going to be dropping the grenade, which is going to do very little damage actually. So not as much as they wanted, but Kvik's going to be able to pick up a kill. The smoke actually created a one-way one. But Nuta's going to get the trade one out. Now it's a 4 versus 4 situation. The CTs, with only 4 players, they have to be very careful. Breeland's going to be pushing in towards mid, gets the kill onto Zilla. He should not be allowed that now, looking to drop the smoke, but having to reconsider as he hears the footsteps coming up to him. Nuta, you don't check your corners enough, and now he's going to get dropped VwS, looking to go very strongly into this, but we're going to see Bitcher get 1 kill, and now we're going to be seeing Vista and Bitcher, the last 2 players left alive.
They have to try now. The desperate plays. If you have some weird talent to play under pressure, just bring out the talent, because, well, if you don't, you're basically done. You go home.
Yeah, if you can't deal with the pressure, unfortunately, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to go away, learn how to deal with that, and then move forward. But Vista, he gets the kill onto Luki. It's equaled up to a 2 versus 2. VwS have to be very careful. They've got the disadvantage here, but Breeland looking to take advantage. Spots out the play and towards mid, takes the kill. And that is the 15th round on the board for VwS, taking it to match point.
Well, as you said, if DICKHOUSE now took the timeout and started winning his rounds again, maybe, just as I said, the pause will come in. Maybe we will see another overtime.
I think it's too late for them.
Too late?
They should have paused it last round, taking full advantage of the fact that they're going to be able to go into a full round bye, be refreshed, stop the momentum coming out from VwS, and then moving into the final round, they'd be on a force bye, like they are now if they had lost the last one, even after the force pause, but they'd be a little bit more sort of ready to go for it. So unfortunate for them, they're going to be on the back foot here. They're going to have to force into this one. I mean, looking at it, I mean, they could go for 3 more Galils, but that's going to stick them with no utility on 3 players, like almost no utility.
That's difficult to take any sides when you don't have your utility.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's really not what you want, guys. Manage your money a little bit better. So lowest player there with the lowest amount of cash is going to be Gabarek there. So deciding what he's going to do is going to be interesting. I'd probably say 3 Galils and then Gabarek utility man, 2 flashes, smoke, tech armor.
That could work. Yeah, that could work.
And we're going to be seeing the Galil going to be brought out. Bitcher's ready to decide what he's going to do. Flashbang and Galil armor. And now we have to wait for the other guys to do on the CT side. It's obvious what they've brought.
Well, on the CT side, we have Quick on AVP. Actually just bought it, so he must feel confident.
And I mean, why not? He's managed to get the kills off multiple times, and it's been very impressive. But the question is, can he do it again with these shots? And I think he's been one of the crucial players here. If we have a look at the scoreboard, I mean, he's in sort of mid-range, but 20 to 17. VwS are doing fantastically here. I mean, Nuta on this map is obviously one of his favorite ones. I mean, of course, the scoreboard is a little bit sort of all over the place for DICKHOUSE. I mean, there's not really any players who are too close to each other. I mean, there's quite a big difference between them, apart from, like, I don't know, Vista and Bitcher. The unpause is coming in, the movement's coming in. What are they going to be able to buy? 3 players haven't even bought yet. There we go, another Galil. We're going to see second one as well. And what did I call, guys? I got one buy wrong. Oh, no, there we go. Two sets of utility. I was close.
Well, it's good enough. Your predictions were close enough. Well, last time we saw tactical pause, it really worked out. Let's see if now we can see win from DICKHOUSE. So the tactical pauses statistically would pay off.
Oh, wow. What is going on? The flyer takes 2 people down. 3. Luki, the beast, going in for the ace. He could easily find this and to clear it out. Mirage is going to end on a 5 kill for Luki. What a man. What a beast. Get an interview on that guy, because he has done fabulous for his team. I mean, just look at the scoreboard. 18 to 13. He's been able to bring that back on the CT side for his team. And he was in so many difficult situations, but he just performed under the pressure.
Unbelievable. VwS just anticipated the terrorists play so well. The Molotov in the apartments. Well, that was basically it. That was basically it. That won the round. I mean, like, very, very well played.
Yeah, I mean, that incendiary grenade, I mean, he was fully flashed. He chucked the incendiary grenade in the perfect position, so it cut off the window and also the entrance in towards Van. Followed it up with a grenade, which just landed a huge punch on the health of the DICKHOUSE, and really put them down there, and that was it. They DICKHOUSE managed to get 1 kill, but he popped up on top of Van and it cleaned it up nicely. Got a 5K in, well deserved.
Well deserved indeed. What a nice game.
Yeah, I mean,
two games. I mean, both maps really, really evenly matched teams, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it was very much back and forth on train, a little bit less so on the Raj. It was very much in the favor of VwS. It was their pick, so that's not surprisingly, and it's also not surprising that it had a bit of a harder time on the map pick of DICKHOUSE, which was train, where they did end up winning it in overtime. So it was actually quite thin, sort of line between how close they were to winning, but they performed perfectly on both maps, especially with a stand-in.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, for the reminder, I actually forgot. They had a stand-in and they did it.
You wouldn't notice, would you?
Yeah, I wouldn't. No, that's why I forgot.
Yeah, they just performed perfectly as a team. Their synchronization with how they're entering, the communication between them as well was brilliant. I mean, this is what you want to see from a team. So I have big hopes for this home-brewed Lithuanian team.
Yeah, that's true. Too bad we didn't see the third map. We would have loved to see Overpass.
Yeah, hopefully someone can fulfill our wishes tomorrow in the grand final, which is going to be between VwS Lithuanian team versus no other than Alpha Gaming.
Alpha Gaming, which is the Danish team. So
yeah, I mean, the Danes are doing very well in CSGO at the moment, so I'm not surprised they're in the final, but Lithuania, they're looking to try and make a name for themselves, and this is a massive prize pool for this one, obviously the biggest one in the whole of Lithuania, or the Baltics, I think it is actually in total.
It
so
was 10K.
Yeah, and you get a lovely looking trophy as well, so
yeah, of course, why not?
Get to hold that above your head, yeah.
Yeah, worth the effort,
Where's my trophy?
Huh?
I said, where's my trophy?
Your trophy. I can make it one for tomorrow.
Fantastic. I expect that on my desk tomorrow, guys. You'll see that right here. Probably not, though. So,
well, let's see.
What a convincing game by VwS, though. Congratulations to them. But most of all, MVP, I think, goes to that last play there. That 5K was beautiful to watch.
Of course, I think you will see that in the
montage.
Montage, exactly.
I think that's the moment you want to turn around and say, Mom, get the camera.
Yeah.
Sort of moment. I think it was the Australian kid who sort of created that meme, I think it was.
Yeah. Okay.
I think, so we are actually going to be popping over to the analysis guys, who I think might be having an interview. We'll see what they've got for you in store right now.